I guess we'll use this one. My camera is messing up. Oy! All right. Welcome to Hangman Tarot. Don't mind my camera. I literally don't know what's going on. I'm going to have to adjust something, I guess. I don't know. Okay. Anyway, let's get started. We're going to get into your love reading, Aries. Welcome to Hangman Tarot. Go ahead and hit subscribe, please, and thank you, and hit that bell so you don't miss anything for your future readings. Also, my name is Jordan. If I haven't met you yet, let's get into this straight away. So we're going to find out about any current situations, anything kind of from the past that might be affecting your future as far as your love situation that is coming up in November. We also are going to go over just like an overall theme for your month, finding out what's actually going on. So let's find out all that we can. Okay, I think that's better. I don't know. I don't care, really. I don't. I just want to read tarot cards. I don't want to be a damn lighting crew or, camera crew. I just want to read these cards, and that's it. That's all. That's all I'm trying to do here. All right, let's go. First viewer. Hello. Welcome, Anna. It's nice to meet you. Thanks for coming in and viewing Hangman Tarot. Okay. Okay. All right. Overall energy, there something to do with a commitment that might be over. You may even be dealing with a commitment that is just getting off the ground. Maybe it's just never getting off the ground. Maybe you're just not really putting forth any energy into it. You do have a lot of compassion. So it's almost like you're kind of like circling the world with your hands. You're just kind of like hovering over, just trying to add some sort of touch to the world from yourself. So I feel like any light that you're really laying down here, any light that you're drawing into the world it's a big deal right now. So you are putting a lot of passion into whatever you're creatively doing. Maybe it is just like adding somebody to your world and just really putting compassion and just making sure that you're healing, though. That is coming up also. There is lack of healing, or just maybe not dealing with healing, or dealing with maybe protection or spiritually healing, physically healing, whatever that might be. Or it could be even the commitment that you're lacking, or the commitment that isn't around. Could even go along those storylines also. I want to find out what your main situation is that is going to be the most current. Couple shuffles. All right, here we go. All right, we got our Six of Pentacles, Page of Swords, that's in reverse, Two of Pentacles, and that is in a reverse also. Okay. Just an experience currently in your love situation. I feel like any situation here or any challenge, the challenge is definitely going to be communication, or just lack of. Maybe just somebody's being childish, somebody's too emotionally unable to have a connection or communication, or to be clear about anything that they're dealing with, especially in this relationship. And it is off balance. This relationship is very off balance and has a lot of low worth, and it's just not the focus, if that makes sense. So that is the most current situation. The balance could just be off because it's just kind of like you're both maybe over it, or just one of you's over it. But there's a power struggle here, because I feel like you put a little more into the situation. So ego wise, I feel like you definitely are kind of balancing this whole relationship out. So the harmony, if it goes off, or the balance goes off, it is definitely going to be in the hands of the other person, because you're just holding as much as you can right now. So it might be just like the give and take is just not there at all. Something kind of falling off here. You could even be too busy working. They could be too busy working. Yeah, just really putting into the idea that any outcome here is that you're just going to say everything's fine anyway, especially when there's an ending. When it comes to an ending in November, you're really, how that's going to be. You're going to be like, oh, everything's fine. I'm being optimistic. I'm super excited, and I'm bullshitting you, but I'm not going to tell you. So you're going to lay there. You're going to be like, I'm fine. Everything's good. The breakup went fine. But no, you're not communicating in the most honest way. And I feel like the intensity is probably has a lot to do with that. Let's talk about your person. They definitely have withdrawn. They probably already withdrew. What's going on in the past with this person? Sorry, God, these cards are just flopping all over here. Flapping all around. Okay, so there's definitely a withdrawal. It's not one of the good kinds, okay? It's not the good kind. These are all reversed. So this is definitely just talking about the past. Anything as far as this relationship goes or is concerned, this is a relationship that was a connection. It was love. There was feeling here. There was intensity. There was emotion. There was definitely some sort of relationship, love affair. Again, just really close friends, whatever that might be. But this was offered to you. There was an offer that came into you, and you could have been the one offering. But this, again, has been withdrawn. This has not been communicated. Nobody's expressing to each other. So I don't know who this person is, but they could be water sign. They could even be an air sign or a pentacles. But this person just, wandered on off, okay? They haven't communicated. They haven't reached out. They haven't tried to get into the emotions about it. They haven't wanted to deliver any thoughts to you. So the messages that you were probably expecting have not come in, okay? So anything coming up in the future for this love situation or this situation that's coming in from the past, where are we going in November for this? Okay, so same fucking thing. Like, it's this person's just not talking. And a lot of it is because they feel like it's meaningless. They feel like, what would be the point? Okay, if I got involved here, I would be super reckless. And this person has a lot of opportunity and potential and fire under their ass anyway. They kind of that witch type, very intuitive. And they are a teacher of their own selves. And they're very traditional in a sense, but yet they're not traditional at all. So they have a couple different layers to them. They'd wear heels, like one of those really sexy stripper heels. They'd wear those underneath a really long dress. So they'd be super sexy, but you would never know it. So there's like a couple different layers here when it comes to this person, okay? And I feel like the danger or the temper that they also have kind of is this on the shadow side of them. That is definitely another reason that they're definitely on something right now. They're teaching themselves. They're learning from themselves. They're trying to be, as traditional as possible getting through this, but they are self-studiers, very, very wise. There's a wisdom about them. But I mean, you could have thought that this was a long-term commitment or some sort of relationship that you were like, well, I thought this was lock and key. Like, I thought everything was going to be fine here. No, it wasn't. All right, what's pulling them apart even before we get into November? Okay. So just again, it's all about that love situation. So anything to do with this relationship, anything to do with this connection, I feel like it was in flow. The connection was here. The feelings were here. But I do feel like the change was that this person wasn't really looking at what they were supposed to be looking at. Okay. They kept kind of looking over in the past. They kept kind of looking over, almost like not appreciating what was right in front of them, really. And just kind of exhausted. They're kind of burnt out anyway, but they kept kind of like crying about, the simplest things, or they're upset about, so they're probably healing. Again, they are in healing mode. They have withdrawn, and they are definitely in that place where they're trying to connect with themselves. So yeah, they definitely kind of flew away from the situation. Okay. All right. What's going on with Aries though? Where are we at on Aries with the situation? So you're in a fulfillment anyway. You're pretty much like tapped out on love as far as self-love, self-care. I feel like this connection, it felt like a connection. It felt like it was a pure thing, but you're adaptable. You are definitely somebody who is not going to spread themselves short or thin in a situation that wasn't giving to you anyway. So you'll just come at them with kind of like, I'm over it. You have a little bit of a jealousy tendency with this person, or somewhere where you're getting like uncomfortable when you're around this person because of whatever you're feeling. Jealousy, I don't know what that might mean, but you will know. Okay. And there's even a possessive kind of vibe, but you kind of felt like there was just like, you almost feels like you get a little bit of a low self-esteem when you're around this person, or you kind of dip down into your worth. Okay. Which is stupid. That's stupid. Don't make that the thing. Don't make that the thing. Okay. Okay. What's the likely outcome here? There will be some sort of reunion, whether it's with them or not, we'll find out. Yeah, but it's still going to continue to be a thing. It's still going to continue to be kind of on its last leg, kind of fighting over just the minimal. Yeah, this thing was bright. It was shiny. It was loving. It was pure. You felt like it had a bunch of really good intentions. But I feel like the dance is kind of cut short because it's always going to be a conflict. There's always going to be something unstable here. But you do have something coming in at the end of your November. Okay. And this is going to be a love connection. What sign? Oh, somebody probably younger, and their intentions are pure. So go with that. Okay. Fuck that other thing. Okay. Cause they just getting you out of your fucking senses. They make you uncomfortable. They're making you like, kind of like disalign with yourself. Like, I feel like you just ricochet right off as soon as you start talking to this person. So, I mean, it could be a good thing, could be a bad thing, but if you like, they dodging you, then yeah, it's going to piss you off. But this will be a strong connection, whatever's coming in at the end of November. And it's coming in, this person's going to come in with an offer and they'll connect with you. They'll have a conversation with you. They're going to express it to you. Okay. So be waiting on that. That is going to be a Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. I would go with that. I mean, don't dodge it. Don't dodge it. All right. I'm going to get out of here. Please go ahead, hit subscribe to Hangman Tarot. Again, hit that bell so you don't miss anything here. Again, I'm Jordan. It is nice to meet you, Aries. For the next thing up at the end of this video, click on your next reading. It's going to be your predictions for November, and it's just general predictions for November of 2022. I almost said 2010. Okay, gotta go. I'll see y'all later. Thank you, Anna, for your comment. I will see you guys soon. What day is it? Tuesday. Have a good day.